My name is Sandra Lochhead and I am a tour guide with Southampton. Today I'm going to share with you 5 facts you may not have known about Jane Austen in Southampton. Let me tell you something of Jane's background. When she was born, her father called her Jenny, but in fact she was known as Jane all her life. Her father only had a modest income. She had 5 brothers and 1 sister. They lived in a rectory north of Hampshire, and to augment his salary, he opened a boarding school and he sold produce from the farm. Jane's father encouraged both of the girls to use his extensive library. At that time, education for young women was a foreign language, particularly French, music and dancing. Jane and her sister and a cousin went to a boarding school run by a family friend. Unfortunately, can you imagine, there was an outbreak of measles. So Mrs. Corley, the family friend, moved the children to a schoolhouse near the Bargate in Southampton. Can you imagine what happened next when they were in Southampton, these poor girls? There was an outbreak of typhus. It was dreadful. They became seriously ill, but Mrs. Corley didn't inform the parents of the girls. So Jane, the cousin, wrote to her mother and told her that they were really ill with this typhus outbreak. And so her mother came to collect them and took them home. Unfortunately, the cousin's mother died, and it took, supposedly, about a year for Jane to recover from the condition. When Jane recovered, she and her sister were sent to another boarding school run by a lady called Mrs. Tornell. Actually, she was born Sarah Hackett, but to have more credibility as a French teacher, she changed her name to Tornell. She was a very modern, stout woman, but she had a cork leg. On Jane's father's retirement, he wanted to move to Bath. When Jane heard this news, it is suggested that she fainted, but he only lived there for 2 years and then he died. So they were relocated to live in Southampton, the site of which is a public house today. In Southampton, Jane reached the wonderful age of 18, and where do you think she had her birthday party? It was in the Dolphin Hotel in the High Street in Southampton. And who do you think organised this party? It was Florence Nightingale's mother. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to hear more stories of Jane and her time in Southampton, please contact Southampton.